welcome back to It's Not for. If you're new here, welcome. Every time bell, welcome back. This year right here gonna be for my Virgo. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North, Not South, Not any place in your chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Friday. May God continue to bless each and every one of you all. Thank God, thank God, thank God for being here. Virgos, I hope y'all manifesting what y'all want and not and leaving out what y'all don't want. May y'all have a blessed and beautiful weekend. May y'all stay prayed up. May y'all stay blessed. You know, today is the full moon. Just don't go out like witches and warlocks at the all-time high right now. They're gonna do anything, everything to get in your energy to cause you upheavals in your life. You know, just stay prayed up. If you ain't got to go nowhere the weekend, just go to work, pick up your kid from school, or we the after school program. You know, somebody may be trying to trigger you. I just hear after school program. Maybe the after school program director will try to trigger you about your kid. You know, they might try to done did something to your child, try to trigger you. You know, just stay prayed up, stay blessed. Go, make sure you do your spiritual cleanse your house. You know, pray, manifest, fast. You know, during the full moon. Don't eat meat. You know, like for some people, for some y'all, I know y'all, I don't know, maybe y'all might eat, somebody might eat, don't eat meat during the full moon. I don't know. Like I just heard, don't eat meat during the full moon. So maybe somebody may not be eating meat during the full moon. You know, but just take what resonate and leave what don't. You know, just continue to do what y'all do. You know, I hear moon rituals. Like I said, I keep picking up on it. Like these people are out. Like it's at an all time high right now, Virgo. You know, because these people can't get in your energy, can't cause no spell work, can't do nothing to you. They're gonna do anything, everything to try to trigger you. You know, they might try to do something against your child. They might pose something. They might show up at your house, try to start altercation with you, fight with you. You know, they might somebody at your job. You know, 'cause it's an all-time high. Every full moon, these people do anything and everything to you. You know, they can't get in your energy like the people that don't try to work up against you before they been the bandit. You know, these witches and war like they been the bandit, the Kevin been the bandit. And now they're gonna send in new people. You know, you may not even know the person. You may know the person, may not even know the person. It's gonna be any everybody in your energy that's around you, Virgo, at this time to doing the most in your energy. Full moon, full moon is crazy. You know, that's when the witches and warlocks come out. That's when the ghouls want to do their thing. That when people want to gang stalk you. That when people want to drag by your house with loud music. That when your neighbor want to beat on the wall, stamp on the floor. You know, they want when people want to bring you food to you, ask you out to go out. Can like somebody might invite you over to dinner, out to drink. You know, don't go. You know, don't go nowhere during the full moon. Don't go nowhere the weekend. You know, just if you want to drink, drink at home. If you got something you want to cook that you want to eat, look it up on YouTube. Like, make your own recipe because these restaurants is not clean. Like, they're targeting people. These restaurants not clean. You know, I don't know why he have bacteria infection. Somebody might get a bacteria infection. You know, somebody might get a staph infection. Somebody might get stomach virus. You know, just don't eat from these people right now, Virgo. But the message that I had got was there's going to be a major change in your energy in your life. Cause these people that doing, sorry, there's going to be a major change in your life. The people that done lied on you, slandered your name up and down the street, saying you having sex with this person, that person, that you selling drugs at your house ain't clean, your kids ain't clean, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, there's gonna be a major tower moment. Cause the same people that lied, slandered your name, stole from you, threw you up under the bus, making people look at you sideways, they going through the most right now. you're going to get fast communication about someone. Someone may end up in jail. Someone may end up in the hospital sick. I heard gunshot. Somebody might get a gunshot wound. You know, somebody might pass away from a gunshot wound. You know, they're losing their mind. You know, it's like these people, it's at an all-time high right now. These people doing the most in your energy and around you. You know, just take what resonates and leave what don't. The names I heard was Beth, Becky, Sandy. Somebody could be from Sandy Springs. You know, Lauren, Lakeitha, Keith, Maury, Steve or Stevenson, Paul. I don't know. I heard police chief. Something about police chief. It may be in your town, maybe in your area. It may be on the news, but it's something about police chief. You know, Teddy, Sheila, Shirley, Tim, Tony, Terry, Tracy, Vicky, Victoria, Veronica. I heard Ursula, the sea witch. Like somebody dealing with a sea witch, like Ursula the sea witch. You know, Ursula, she tried to entice the mermaid. You know, somebody can resonate with the mermaid. You know, I just heard Ursula the sea witch. You know, but you know, somebody could be dealing with it, or somebody's name could be Ursula. Somebody like there's a sea witch in your energy and around you doing the most. You know, somebody might be summoning a sea witch against you. You know, because they had a lack of direction towards you. They didn't want you to get your manifestation, abundance, and blessing. Like I said, these people didn't want you to get your wish fulfillment. You know, these Page of Swords, they had a lack of direction. Now they ain't getting their 9 o'clock. They ain't getting their wish fulfillment. You know, because they can't get, because all these lies, lies, gossip, and slander that they done told about you. You know, like these people, you're gonna get fast communication about you. You know, somebody in your energy, somebody around you gonna give you fast communication about the STUV. You know, somebody in the traditional system. It could be somebody in the traditional system. Like sorry, traditional system. They're gonna be family secrets that come out. You know, or this was a family secret. You know, these people don't burden themselves. You know, they don't burden themselves. They don't because they don't did the most in your energy and like they got extra responsibility. They trying to have you have extra responsibility. You know, these people is not playing well. They playing them well to somebody sorry. Somebody playing something but they didn't play it very well. It failed, you know. And these people thought they were gonna celebrate. Like you finna celebrate. Like you finna be in your celebration. Or these people celebrate a little bit too soon in your energy and around you, you know. And this King of Cup, you know, King of Cup that was greedy. The King of Cup was manipulative. The King of Cup was a narcissistic person in your energy and around you know. But these people don't burden themselves, you know. They didn't play it well. They don't lost their 9 of cups, you know, because they had a lack of direction towards you. Like this could be a family secret. Something about family secrets coming out, you know, because these people gambling embedded on you. As somebody gambling embedded your inheritance. You know, it could be your inheritance. It could be like if y'all didn't look at my I did a reading yesterday for I think Capricorn, you know, and it was about the aunt. So this could be an aunt in your energy around you. Just take it resonate, leave it down. Because somebody was saying you sell crack cocaine, smoke crack cocaine or something, you know. But, you know, take it resonate, leave it down. Somebody could be using an ancestor altar, you know. It might not even be an ancestor. They might be trying to use their ancestor against you or use your ancestor against you, you know. But they can't because your ancestor only work for you. Your ancestors don't work for everybody. You know, your ancestors know who these people is and what they is. you know. And your answer, when you get this fast communication about somebody, somebody gonna move in silence because you got major abundance and blessings coming through. These people ain't not very high vibrational at all, you know. These witch, voodoo priest, whoever they is, like I said, they can't play in your energy no more. The witch cavern. Like these people part of a witch cavern, these witch cavern is being abandoned. Like you finna live your best life because you blocking these people out your energy, blocking these people out your energy and what's around you. Or when you get the fast communication, you're gonna block these people. You know, it could be a stolen inheritance. You know, like I said, you're gonna get fast communication, you're gonna be important phone call. You know, somebody could be a terrorist. Somebody don't went to a terror reading, got a reading done. Like you can't trust everybody right now. Virgo, take what resonate and leave it down. Oh, because like somebody making a head over heart, um, discipline, decision, you know, to come towards you, you know, to tell you what truthfully, because somebody wasn't patient about you, you know, somebody is frustrated, you know, they angry, and somebody king of swords gonna come in and tell you the truth. The king of swords could be frustrated and angry at these people for lying, for slandering your name, for gossiping, you know, and the person could be defending you, you know. Give me some messages. Oh, like I said, these people didn't play it well. You know, they had a lack of planning when it came to you. Like all these lying, slandering, it backfiring on these people because these people out here looking at these people sideways. They already know that these people ain't telling the truth about you, Virgo. Like I said, you're gonna get fast communication because somebody gonna come in and tell you, oh, you know, such and such said this about you. They gonna say the person say, oh, you know, she on drugs, she looking bad, she out here living on the street, and then when they come to see you in person, they don't even recognize you. You unrecognizable. Like your hair glowing, growing, you got your skin glowing, like you very beautiful, abundant, like you dressed to the nine, your kid dressed to the nine, like you got a good paying job. You probably got a 2026. You know, these people don't even gonna recognize you, you know, and these person gonna come in and give you this communication about what these people were saying about you. They're gonna be saying, oh, you know, such and such said this about you, such and such said that about you. And then they're gonna say, oh, I see you looking good, girl. Oh, I see you looking good, dude. Like everything they said was a lie about you. And then like then you're gonna be like, yeah, it was a lie, you know. Like I said, these people had lack of direction when it came to you, you know, because they didn't have no tradition. Like they would go into society, like this secret society, you know, they was in some kind of secret society. Um, you know, they wanted social approval from people. You know, they wanted people to look up to them as they was the it person, as they was the person that was I don't know how you say it, the macho head honcho, you know, looking good at him. Um, I hear Rich Homie song. I'm the man when they come through and walk through. I'm a man that they pay them come and walk through. Something like that when you walk through, like they that's how they feel. They want to walk through like they want you to think they the man when they walk through. I'm the man when they come in and walk through. Like Rich Homie son, you know, like these people. I want people to look up to them. You know, they um they don't like you follow the rules of society. You know, they had like a direction for you. Like somebody didn't want something to go in the traditional system for you. You know, so, like I said, these people didn't plan well when it came to you. Like they had like a direction. Like they didn't think. that the something was going in your favor, like lying, slandering, trying to get the judge to go against you, trying to get a lawyer to go against you. Oh, too many. But now they got to surrender. They got to surrender. Like they got to surrender everything. They got to let go. Because you getting the strength. Your angel ancestors are crowning you. Like you getting courage. Like this person ain't even got the courage no more. They got to surrender. Like they ain't got the passion. They ain't got the drive no more. Like your angel ancestor is beating these people down. I wanted to say the other word, but oh, celebration. Like these, you finna celebrate. You finna celebrate. Something going in the judicial system for you. You finna celebrate. With your community. Cause these people took the wrong direction towards you. They didn't think that the judicial gonna go in your favor. Like when you get this, you gonna move inside. You ain't gonna let nobody know you got it. Like you may show up in court, and maybe you show up in court, you probably don't even tell your family or whoever that you got to go to court. Like you show up in court and like they rule in your favor, and now you have to do what you need to do, and then you just move in silence from there. Because like I said, you're gonna move in silence. When you get that phone call, like you ain't gonna let nobody know that. You might pack up your bags and move. You gonna do something, move in silence. Oh, you got the devil card in reverse because they like these people. The devil ain't even working with these people no more. Whoever in this devil energy, this karmic couple, this brother, sister, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, cousin, whoever's in this whoever's in the devil energy, the devil don't even want to work with them no more. The devil telling them, I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. Y'all didn't get the job done. I ain't got time for you. Let's part ways. Because your hard work is paying off. You finna celebrate because your hard work is paying off. And this person, somebody was financially independent on you. They was they were dependent on you for his money. But they had a lack of direction when it came towards you. They didn't have no self-expectation for themselves. Oh, we got the world card here. You got completion. End of becoming cycle with these people. Your ancient ancestors calling completion with these people. Oh, hermit doing some soul searching. Somebody doing some soul searching. Or you doing some soul searching, or you contemplating on the decision, you got so much wisdom, knowledge here, or you seeking being alone. Like somebody doing some soul searching. Like these people ain't got no self love. They ain't got no they disharmony. They got distrust. They're broken. They got brokenness or broke up. Like this could be a karmic couple. They ain't celebrating. They harmony. Like I said, whoever in the devil in they like it's a disharmony among these people. Cause they was overcommitted. And they was greedy for your money. These people were greedy for your money. Like I said, this is a Cancer out here. Got Capricorn out here. Got Capricorn again, Sagittarius, Virgo out here. You got Taurus, got Cancer out here. Got Taurus out here, Aries. You got Virgo again. Because these people was on the dark side of wealth. They wanted all the money. They didn't want you to get no money, none of it. So they was on the dark side of the wealth. They were trying to stop you from getting it. They were out here spreading lies and gossip about you. So you wouldn't get this money. So you wouldn't get like, that's the sign right there from a major, like I said, gonna be a major time moment for these people. You know, a major tower moment. I'm gonna get a couple of these cards, then I'm gonna close out. Like I said, you're gonna get fast communication. Could be from a tradition system, like from a court system. You know, money, houses, cars. You're gonna be able to start your business up that you've been wanting to start up. You're gonna get your stolen access these people gonna steal from you. Or somebody was working with overseas practitioner, falling from grace. Your business is gonna take off. Your product is gonna go worldwide. Poison food. Ten of cups. Move in silence. You're gonna get an important phone call. This is you all reading. Virgo. I'll see y'all next time.